Hi YouTubers! Today I'm going to be doing a bridal makeup look using silver, blue, and black. This was requested by one of my college buddies, Yolanda, so I'm going to go ahead and get it started. Okay, well since it's a wedding makeup look, you're going to want to use primer and base. I'm going to use my Justice Girl eyeshadow primer and my NYX eyeshadow base in white, just to give it, you know, longevity and pop. So. After I apply with the brush, I'm going to just take my middle finger and just like blend it up into my crease, kind of pat it so to get distributed evenly so it doesn't crease later on. Okay, I'm going to be using Ben Nye's Silver right here. Just a regular flat, kind of densely packed eyeshadow brush. I'm going to get some of that on my brush. That should be good. I'm going to pat that on my eyelid. And I'm going to apply that almost 3/4 of my eyelid, so not all the way over to the edge. So that silver is on. I'm going to use a shade of blue, and I don't know exactly which shade of blue she would like, but I'm going to go with a one of these shades of blue here. I'm going to either go with this one or this one. Maybe I should go with the navy one, I don't know. But for more fun, I think I'm going to go with one of these more lighter ones. So I'm going to get a little bit of that. This is my Coastal Scents Smoky palette. And in that space I left blank or empty, I'm going to go ahead and just pat that into this corner. And I'm going to pat it a little bit up into just this crease, just making like kind of a triangle right here. Okay, so as you can see, I have both of these eyes with a little bit of blue. I'm going to take my blending brush here. And I'm going to buff in between the silver and the blue, and then a little bit into this crease area. So I'm going to just go ahead and do a couple of back and forth motions with this right here. And I'm going to do just back and forth motions right here, basically between my eyebrow and the corner of my eye. That kind of line, I'm really basically drawing a line there. So I'm going to take a brush just like this one. It's a blending brush. You're supposed to use it to blend out your crease and stuff. It's very loosely packed and it's kind of fluffy. And I'm going to take this shade of brown, just a matte brown, and I'm going to buff this into my crease a little bit to tone down that blue and to, I don't know, make a gradient for when I add a little bit of black in the corner and then in my crease. And now I'm going to do back and forth in this half C motion. What this does is going to blend out this silver edge on the inner corner, and it's going to blend this blue out really nicely. I'm going to use a little bit of black and a very tiny dome brush. The black I'm going to be using is called Adios Star by Tokidoki. Has a little bit of glitter in it. I'm going to take this and literally put it just right in my outer corner in this poking motion I'm doing. I'm going to take that same brush, it still has some leftover brown on it, and I'm going to go back and do that circular motion, but I'm going to do half of the eye now. I'm going to just back and forth in a circular motion, do some circulars, do some windshield wipers. You know, just do it till you're satisfied with how blended it is. I'm going to go ahead and use this lighter shade of silver right here. I'm going to just lightly put that in my inner corner just for a little. I'm going to grab this dark navy blue color, it's just like a flat eyeliner brush. Get a little bit of that on my brush. And I'm going to put that on my bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to my face makeup. I'm going to be doing some light contouring. Not actually, I'm going to be doing semi-heavy contouring, but whatever. I'm going to put some concealer under my eyes, and I'm going to put some darker concealer in the hollows of my cheeks, and then buff it all out. I'm going to do most of that off camera, but I'll come in and show you like the in-between stages, and then I'll blend it and I'll come back and show you again. So be right back. So this is the beginning stages of my contouring. I know I probably look like a clown, but these are how I contour starting. So I put darker concealer in the hollows of my cheeks and around my jawline, and right here my hairline and my nose. I also put lighter concealer in like a triangle shape under my eye. So, I know, funny looking. But I'm going to start to blend this out, and it's going to give me like, you know, more definition in my face because I have a rounder face. So, you know, the hollows don't really hollow out as much as they used to, and you know, my jaw is not as defined as it once was. So I got a little extra right there, and I have a big nose, so that's what that is. I'll be right back to show you what it looks like after I blend it out some. Okay, so this is the contouring blended out a little bit better. So you can still kind of see these distinct-ish lines on my face. I haven't blended out my under eye concealer yet, but this is just a little bit of contouring on my nose. Here and here. Also, this line extends up into my eyebrow a little. Then I have a little bit of light concealer down the middle of my nose. So I'm going to continue with this, and I'll be back in a little. Okay, so I've blended that out a little bit more. I'm going to take my color correcting palette, which I use, you know, to do other stuff with, but otherwise I'm going to take like a regular little fluffy brush, and I'm going to use this pale yellow color. I'm going to pat that under my eye, and then everywhere I put this light concealer. And I'm gonna let that, I know I look so crazy. I'm gonna let that set for a little. Alright, so that's been sitting on my face for a while. While I was waiting, I went ahead and kind of outlined my eyebrows a little bit. I'm gonna be using a big fluffy powder brush to brush off all the extra yellow dust I put on my face. So I'll just buff that away. Okay. So on one side I've actually blended out my eyebrow. On this side you see I have this like streak of concealer under my eyebrow. I'm going to take like a foundation brush, and I'm just going to go back and forth and blend that down into the blue kinda. blend the concealer into the existing blue. Helps tone down the whole look and clean it up and everything. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and apply like a highlight or whatever. I'm going to be using this, I know it looks weird, but I'm going to be using this orangey color right here. It's like a corally color. And I'm going to go ahead and apply that. First I'm going to just pat it under my eyebrow. So after that sets, like a couple of seconds, it's not a big deal. I'm going to go ahead and brush it off. Brush the extra off. And it becomes a really nice highlight color. Very little of that peachy color is left behind. Just a nice golden kind of sheen. Okay, so this is the basic eye look. I'm going to apply some fake eyelashes. I'm not very good at applying those on camera. I do have a how to apply eyelashes tutorial, which I'll link to this video or put like a box around my eye. I'm going to finish my face makeup and I'll come back to explain everything in just a little bit. Okay guys, so this is the finished makeup look. This was requested by a friend of mine. Her name is Yolanda. Silver, blue, and black. I tried to make it mostly silver with a little blue and black. Yolanda, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If this is not the kind of look you were looking for, please let me know what else you would like to see. Like if it's something slightly different, for me to use a lighter shade of silver, a more pearly color, a darker shade of blue, more navy or something like that. Just let me know and I'll go ahead and make another tutorial for you. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Peace. There'll be pictures at the end. Bye bye. Be blessed.